Hello everyone. Hey people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope that you are fine. Of course you are. That's why you're here. My name is Deborah. I am a product designer. I live in London, United Kingdom. I also have a social impact project back in Nigeria where I help teenagers discover purpose, expose them to environment and resources for that to be possible. All right, I am here to give you gist today. Oh, sorry, it's not gist, but I've been doing this for 90 days where I'm posting every day and sharing something that I have learned, something about my life, a life experience, just consistently posting on YouTube every day for the past month, this month. November, and it's been so much fun. I've really enjoyed it. I've built so much consistency that I'm proud of myself. You can't tell me nothing. So what are we talking about today? Today is such an interesting day because I'm talking about why our 20s have so many friendship breakups. And you know the funny thing is, I don't think I can remember a friendship breakup myself that really hurt me so deep. But people talk about it a lot, and I've really been doing research about it to understand, okay, what's friendship breakup and how does it feel like, what happens, why is it, and I have a result from my research. So I hope that you're ready to hear me out. Of course you are. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You enjoy it, you will love it. And if you're new here, subscribe. If you're not new, you know how we do it. Like, share with your friends, comment, and let's go in for such an amazing time. And by the way, Christmas is coming. You see, I'm dressing the part. My friends in school are different from the friends that I have now, and I didn't really think too much of it until when I heard people talking about friendship breakups, and people you thought would actually stay forever. I realized that they will move on with their life. Conversations will reduce, the closeness will fade away. And sometimes you feel like, oh, is it my fault? Is it their fault? Or sometimes you just actually let it go. So I did a research to actually realize and figure out some things that possibly might have gone wrong, or some things that it's not wrong, they just happened. And yeah, so I'll share them with you. So couple of breakdowns that I will do today. So I'm sure you're going to have fun doing it. So one thing I want us to first establish is that our 20s actually shape our pace, they shape our needs, they shape our values and our identity. Before coming into your 20s, you're just a teenager. So once you are above your 20s, your pace actually changes. You begin to identify yourself a lot more. And that's why some of these things happen. But yeah, let's break it down a lot more. Number one thing that I think is that we grow at different speed. And of course, before you know it, you will naturally gravitate to people that have similar speed as you. And that's where the difference and the changes would definitely start from. So, and coupled with the fact that your 20 forces you to grow rapidly, whether you like it or not, it forces some level of growth into you. You start new job, you shift your beliefs, you build relationships, your pace with other people becomes uneven, and by default you start gravitating towards people that your pace are actually the same. And that really stood out for me and it made sense a lot. Number two is that we start choosing our environment. The environments that existed before, like school, church, your neighborhood. As a teenager, friendships was like based on proximity to you, the person, your neighbor, all of that. But as a teenager, as someone in your 20s, you build your friendships based on alignment. People that believe in the same thing that you believe in, people that value, that your values actually align. So people that your energy actually aligns with, you begin to gravitate in that light, in that same mode. So it's very important that you know that, so that you understand when a friendship is drifting away based on distance and you're able to act accordingly. Number three, in case you think I'm looking away, I have my notes here. I always write notes. It helps me communicate better when I have bullet points that I look at. Number three is that we develop boundaries for the first time. As teenagers, we really don't have boundaries, except from people that grew up maybe in a much different and a very aware environment. Your 20s introduce you to boundaries, sleep boundaries, time boundaries, emotional boundaries, financial boundaries. Some old friends react poorly to these boundaries that you create, and definitely the fallout will happen. That is really not on you, it's just life happening, and I need you to understand that. So they are used to like unlimited access to you, but imagine if you have to go to work 9 to 5 and then you're back, you have to fix your meal and all of that, or maybe you have a routine to go to the gym. How do you balance all of these things with still keeping the friendship? So you actually develop boundaries unintentionally, and distance becomes a necessary thing. Number four thing I noticed is that you begin to see unhealthy patterns. As teenagers, you might not really be able to spotlight these things. They say that our development happens at 25 when your frontal lobe is done developing. As a teenager, you don't have that. So you begin to notice patterns well in your 20s. You tolerate behavior maybe as a teenager, but you notice one-sided effort in your 20s. You notice competition, you notice emotional dumping, you notice disrespect, you notice lack of support or lack of accountability. You notice these things in your 20s, and then you begin to choose, right? So it's okay when those fallouts happen, just know the exact reasons they happen. And when you be clear with your reasons so that you can communicate with the party accordingly. Number five, we discover identity. The more you understand who you are, the easier for you to see who should be close to you. So, and I think that's very simple. Once you discover yourself, this aligns with one of the points I've talked about before. Once you figure out who you are, you begin to gravitate to people that actually act the way you do, speak the way you do, believe in the things that you believe in. Number six, you start prioritizing career and stability, because you know that you are now on your own and you have to figure out your life on your own. So you begin to make decisions that actually involve you figuring out your life, being very intentional about your life. You begin to make decisions in that light. So you prioritize career, prioritize stability. Your schedule is tighter. Your work takes your energy. This is the time when you have to do hard work, investing in yourself. So please tell me how you want to keeping unnecessary friendships around. Of course, you pick time. You keep the right friendships, but if it's unnecessary, if it's not towards your growth, it's okay to actually let it go at this point. So number seven is that friendships fail when efforts become unequal. And this is also another reason I found, when one person, particularly if you are chasing your career and you're not giving someone equal attention, and then you expect that they keep pushing, no, it's wrong. So the moment someone falls out from you and they are no longer your friend, it's because you're not giving equal amount of attention as they are giving, or equal amount of time as they are giving, and it feels one-sided. They will stop chasing you, or you would stop chasing them, and you stop explaining yourself repeatedly. So that's also a sign of weak connection. And number eight is romantic relationships shift balance. I know we don't really like to admit this, and we are teaching people that as much as your friendship is important, as much as your relationship is important, your friendship is equally as important. There's a balance to that, but we would not still deny that romantic relationships actually shift balance from regular friendships. Dating will change your priorities. Friendships will actually require you to like adjust. Some friends will feel like they are being replaced by your partner. So you need to actually find this balance and understand it. So that's also a reason why some relationships actually spoil. I think one of the research shows that most friendships in Africa actually break because of romantic relationships that shift the balance. That's sad though. I would really still want to keep my friends no matter what my relationship status is, because I've learned better with that. And number nine is you stop tolerating disrespect. Yeah, that's also another reason why friendship breakups happen in our 20s. We stop tolerating things that we actually cannot take and be like, nah, I'm not doing that with you. And then you hold firm to your words, which is genuinely absolutely fine. And the final point is that not all friendships are meant to be lifelong. Oh, Yoruba people say 20 friends don't pay for 20 years. That might be faulted in some ways, but we also cannot deny that the people you were friends with in your primary school, your secondary school, you no longer have that same relationship with them, and it's absolutely fine. Some friendships are for a phase of your life. Some friendships are there to serve purposes. Some lose relevance when your situation changes, and your 20s are a time for you to actually figure that out. So the simple truth is, your 20s are for you. they ask you to build the life that you want, and anything that doesn't fit into that structure, you actually let go of it. You will go, some go by themselves, some you have to intentionally let go of. It's normal and it's healthy. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a part of growth. It's like a tree will shed leaves in fall, and then spring it comes back again in spring, blossoms in the summer, and it's like a cycle. So once you're building your life, you need to put in things that fit and things that would not fit. All right, so yeah, that's what I have seen uplands, and I'm thought to share with you. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed filming it. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't, and I'm going to see you tomorrow. So see you tomorrow, and yeah, like, share, subscribe. Bye bye.